Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from group KBA27250C and we will be presenting our group assignment on income tax planning in Malaysia. So before we start our presentation, let me introduce our group members. Me, Nur Naila Azwani Puteri binti Ahmad HANIZA, and we have FATHIAH binti ZORODI, Nurul ATIQAH binti AZIZAN, Nurul Faharna AKMAL binti JAMALUDIN, and Siti SYAMIMI binti Ayob. Okay, hi, my name is Nur Naila Azwani Puteri binti Ahmad HANIZA and I will be the first presenter. So for my part, I will present about the introduction. This report is to present a part of our study on income tax planning and it carries both academic and practical value. Our aim is to connect the theories of Malaysian personal income tax learned in lectures with the real life faced by the individual. Since income tax is a major source of revenue for Malaysia, we need to understand how tax liability is determined. Not only helps taxpayers but also builds essential skill in financial literacy, compliance and professional readiness. So the main purpose of this assignment is to perform a complete income tax assessment for an individual using accurate financial and personal details using the Income Tax Act 1967 and 2024 tax relief schedule. So we follow a systematic approach, which are firstly gathering information through an interview, then organizing it in a personal profile, followed by detailed income computation and tax assessment, and finally suggesting tax planning strategies for future compliance and efficiency. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
I am FATHIAH and I will proceed with methodology. For the methodology of our report, we begin by selecting an individual who is a taxpayer in Malaysia and was willing to share personal and financial information. We interviewed this person to collect details such as age, marital status, number of dependents, employment, background as well as financial data including income, assets, liabilities and charitable commitments. The information gathered was then organized into the personal profile template provided in the guidelines. This step ensured the data was structured clearly and covered all necessary categories such as income, deductions and relief. Next, we conducted the income tax assessment using the Income Tax Act 1967. We calculated the total income applied, allowable, deductions and relief from the 2024 relief schedule and determined both chargeable income and the tax payable. All calculations followed the relevant legislation to ensure accuracy. Finally, the findings were presented in a professional report that included the individual's financial profile, the step-by-step assessment, and recommendation for possible tax planning. This systematic approach ensured the methodology aligned with the objective of the report and provided a strong basis for analysis. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul ATIQAH and I will proceed with a financial profile. Firstly is personal information. The individual name is AZIZAN bin Harun, a 54-year-old male. He is married and has 4 dependents. His occupation is a teacher and he works in the government sector. He resides in Kedah and his assessment type is separate. For second table is post information. His post name is Zarwati binti Omar, who is 52 years old. She also works as a teacher. Her annual income is RM 105,150. Thirdly is children information. Nurul ATIQAH binti AZIZAN, age 23 with a bachelor degree with no disability. Muhammad Amir Rizman bin AZIZAN, age 80, currently in foundation with no disability. Nurul Anshwara binti AZIZAN, age 14, in secondary high school with no disability. For table number 4 is income details. AZIZAN earned a basic salary of RM 132,276 per year. He also received RM 6,000 from overtime or bonuses and RM 2,000 from dividend income. His total annual income amounts to RM 140,276. Next is asset. He holds RM 10,000 in a saving account. He owns gold accessory worth RM 20,000. Then table number 6 is a liabilities. He has a vehicle loan of RM 3,000. He also has a personal loan of RM 1,200. Lastly is charitable commitment. Mr. AZIZAN also fulfills his charitable responsibility. He contributes RM 1,200 annually for zakat. Next, I will proceed with an income tax assessment. Firstly is a total income. Total income when a person earns in a given year without any expenses, relief and rebates, they are allowable. According to the table that has been provided, Mr. Azizan earned a total of RM140,276 during the year as a teacher. This comprises his basic salary RM132,276, performance bonus RM6,000 and dividend income 2,000. Taken together, these sources comprises his entire annual income and will be utilized as the starting point of the computation of taxes with allowable relief and deductions. Secondly is allowable deduction and relief. Allowable deduction and relief are certain amount which are given under the Income Tax Act 1967 that can be claimed by taxpayer to decrease their taxable income. According to the table given, Mr. Azizan is allowed to deduct a total of RM32,500 in allowable deduction and relief. This comprises RM9,000 as a personal relief, RM18,000 as child relief, RM3,000 as life and medical insurance, and RM2,500 as a lifestyle cost. This will in practice imply that Mr. Azizan will only pay tax on the unrelieved part of his income. Then is a chargeable income. Chargeable income means that part of the total income of a taxpayer that remains after any allowable relief, deduction and approved rebate, including zakat. According to the table below, the total annual income of Encik Azizan will be RM140,276. Based on this, allowable deduction and relief amount to RM32,500 is deductible and zakat payment is RM1,200. His chargeable income after this deduction is at RM106,576. This is the amount that will be calculated in calculating his tax payable in the year of assessment 2024.
For this section, we are focusing on the tax payable in the year 2024 of assessment. Tax payable refers to the net amount that an individual must pay to the Island Revenue Board of Malaysia or LHDN after considering chargeable income, tax rate and any deductions or rebates such as zakat or monthly tax deductions, also known as PCD. In the case of Encik Azizan, his chargeable income for the year 2024 is RM106,576. Based on the scale rates, the first RM100,000 is taxed at RM9,400. So, the remaining balance of RM6,576 is taxed at 35%, which equals to RM1,644. So, adding this together give a total tax of RM11,044. After subtracting his PCB amount of RM6,005.10, the net tax payable comes to RM5,038.90 for the year of assessment in 2024. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
My name is SYAMIMI BINTI Ayob. Now, I will continue with recommendation. First, he should maximize lifestyle and family relief. This include claiming medical expenses for his parents and making use of lifestyle categories such as books, computer and sport equipment. These are everyday expenses, but if planned carefully, they can help reduce his chargeable income. Second, increasing zakat contribution and donation can be very beneficial. Zakat qualifies as a tax rebate which directly lowers the tax payable while also fulfilling religious obligation. Donation to approved organizations are also deductible, so they are not only reduced taxable income but also make a positive contribution to society. Finally, Encik Azizan can invest in his children's education through the National Education Savings Scheme or SSPN. Contribution to SSPN are tax deductible and at the same time help secure future education needs. This provides both short-term tax saving and long-term financial security for his family. By combining these three strategies, Encik Azizan can achieve better tax efficiency while also ensuring financial stability for the future.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NAUFAL AKMAL. Today, I would like to share our reflections from this task, which gave us an excellent opportunity to practice applying the Malaysia's income tax legislations in real case. One of the most valuable lessons we gained was the importance of the precision and attention to detail in handling financial data. We realized that even a single error such as applying the wrong tax rate can lead to lasting consequences on the final tax payable. This taught us that the need for carefulness, diligence and the verifications of every calculations. Another key takeaway was how zakat, tax tax relief and refunds can help reduce the overall tax burden. Through simulating tax assessment, we also understood that the strong link between tax preparations, financial planning, and compliance with the Income Tax Act 1967. Next, of course, the process was not without challenges. One major issue was obtaining accurate taxpayer information. Since the data was both sensitive and crucial for correctness, this required clear communications between our team. Another challenge was the complexity of tax status and relief schedule. At times, the wording in the Income Tax Act was difficult to interpret, so we had to consistently cross-check our class notes and relevant documents to ensure accuracy. And lastly, for insight from this experience, we gain deeper insight into taxations as more than just an obligation. We learned that taxation is a tool for financial planning and national development. We also realized that proactive tax planning provides real financial benefits, both in the short and long term. Finally, this project strengthens our teamwork, problem solving, and sense of the responsibility in handling tax and zakat matters.
So that's all from our group. Thank you.